Alright, Shalom, Shalom. This is One from the Lions Den Camp of Yasha coming at you guys with a quick lesson. Hope it's edifying to the Akim, to the Aquafim, and to anyone that's out there listening. But before I get into it, I want to give all praises to the Father and the Son and the holy proper names. Kal Halayim La, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Harakah Kodash Mamath. And I want to do a double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. And salutations to the Akim that's pushing the word, alright, in all due diligence, with truth and sincerity around the four corners of the earth, alright. I'm out here in North Carolina on location. Just finna go ahead and get into it, alright. We're going into more of a trial period, a test of hearts, a test of faith, as time progresses more and more, we're seeing the prophecies being played out. We're seeing different plagues being issued out upon the world. All right. As time progresses, it's gonna get harder and harder. It's gonna get tougher and tougher. It's gonna get more challenging. More afflicting. But that's where the faith come in. The test of hearts is get ready to be implemented upon the children of Israel, man. Judgment is going to be issued out upon the children of Israel. All right. So it's going to be a lot of temptations, a lot of diverse lusts, and many more distractions to come. But we got to be circumspect, observant, endure all things first and foremost, and what the scripture says. Sirach chapter 2 verse 1. It says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul from temptation." Alright. So when you come to serve the Lord, you gotta prepare your mind. Alright, prepare yourself for temptation, prepare your thoughts, because it's gonna be a lot of trial runs, it's gonna be a lot of tests. Alright. And it's up to you to endure those tests. And like this, the Most High Yahushua doesn't give you too much that you can't bear. So that being said, man, try your best to fight through those things, man. Be strong in the Lord, and He'll be strong in you. All right. It says, "Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble." And the first commandment, of Yahweh says to trust in the Lord with all thy heart, with all thy mind. All right. So it says, "Set thy heart aright and constantly endure." So we have to constantly endure, constantly wait and have patience. Constantly suffering for Hamashiach's sake. The scriptures also tells us to bear the cross. So by us bearing the cross like Yahushua did, all right, that means we're gonna have to suffer the same things that He suffered also. Being mocked at, being having scorners, scorn at you, a lot of haters, but we gotta look past it, man, and be cheerful at that, because if we're being afflicted by the same things that Yahushua was afflicted by, that's a good thing, man. The Most High is just trying the hearts and trying your minds. Right? It says, "Cleave unto Him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end." All right. So trust in Him, trust and hope, trust and have faith in Him, man. That He gonna, give you strength to continue through. It says, so it says, cleave unto Him and depart not away. So don't depart from Him. We should be, cleaving unto Him. Holding on to Him. Verse 4, it says, "Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity," man. So, we're going to, the Most High Yahweh Yahushua considered us to be to be the jewels of the earth, and also to find gold, man. And to purify gold, you have to put it in the furnace. You have to put heat to it, fire to it. And that's what all Yahweh Shem Yahushua is doing to his men and his servants, the one that trust in him. He's trying their minds, he's trying their hearts with that fire, that fiery trial, you know. It says, "For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him." It says, "Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall." All right. So we were supposed to fear the Lord. We're supposed to trust the Lord. We're supposed to, have hope and faith in the Lord, Yahweh Shai. All right. Not wavering, not going one side to another side, not worshiping man in Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai. There's no way you can do that. That'll make you an unstable man. That have you being wavering. So you're supposed to choose one side, the righteous side or the wicked side, man. If you choose the wicked side, you're gonna be judged for it. If you choose the righteous side, you're gonna be judged for it also, but you're gonna be judged in righteousness instead of in wickedness. All right. This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12. It says, "Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange things happen unto you. It says, but rejoice in as much as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy," man. So don't take this fiery trial for granted. Don't take it, for granted, man, because it's a great reward behind it, man. When we fight through this trial of fire, man. Through this trial of faith, So we gotta, constantly endure, like the scriptures say, man. Be partakers of Hamashiach, man. Of his sufferings. It says that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be also with exceeding joy. So that's what it says. It says, be partakers of joy, man. Be exceedingly glad. That you are dealing with these things, man. That should be a motivation, for you. All right. But yeah, it's that fiery trial that we get ready to endure. That we get ready to be placed upon, man. At a higher rate. At a higher level, I would say. So let's get down to verse 17. It says, "For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh?" All right, so that judgment is going to start first in the house of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. We're gonna be the ones first to be judged, man. And you seeing these things being popped off with the V, the V Quran that's get ready to come out. The incision that's get ready to come out upon the people. It's gonna be a great rebellion also in the midst of this, man. Uproars of the people. We get ready to see more famine. We get ready to see more chaos and more destruction. All right, and it's gonna start in the house of Israel. All right, and it says, "What shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh?" All right, so what's gonna be the end of them that disobey and who don't hearken unto the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua? Because if you deny and you keep rejecting, all right, you're gonna be dealt with that fiery trial of judgment upon your head. All right, you're gonna be destroyed behind forsakenness, man. Destroyed from rejection. Right, I'm gonna go down to verse 19. It says, "Wherefore, let them that suffer according to the will of Yahweh commit the keeping of their souls commit the keeping of their souls to him in well doing as unto a faithful creator. So as servants, we're supposed to keep our words, keep his commandments. All right. Keep his sayings, keep his words in our inward parts, man, in our minds. All right. This is going to be our stability of time to come. Jacob's trouble is here. So this is what we should be investing in. Investing in gaining knowledge, being closer to Yahweh. You know, being more established on the foundation that's laid for us. You know, this is Jeremiah 17:7. It says, "Blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord, and whose hope the Lord is." All right, so that's what we should be doing. We're supposed to be trusting in Him. All right, that's the first commandment: trust in Him with all thine heart, with all thy mind, with all thy soul. All right, so it says, "Blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord, and whose hope is in the Lord." All right, because if your hope is in this society, in this system, this systematic thing that's set up for the so-called Negroes and Latinos, Native Americans, all right, for us to be under, to fall, to not prosper. If you're having your hope in these things, man, you're not gonna be you're gonna have a great torment, man. Because once this system falls and collapse, it's gonna be no more. And once you put all your hope and your trust in this world, you're gonna be no more also. All right. You're not gonna have any comfort because you trusted in your riches, you trusted in your wealth, you trusted in your materialistic things, you know that and that defense is gonna fall once that money, once the currencies or whatnot fall, diminish away, you know, because our people love indulging in things other than Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, other than what's right, which goes to say that the Lord searches the heart. In verse 10 it says, "I the Lord search the heart, I try the veins." Like I said, I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doings. All right. So whether it be bad or whether it be good, Yahweh Shah is going to judge all things. All right. And also, he said he searches the heart. So he's searching the hearts of men, to find out who's going to be going to have that sound mind, the ones that's going to endure all things, the ones that's going to be a true servant and a true soldier for his army, for the hope for the elect. So he said he searched the heart. He says, and he says he give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doing, man. So whether your fruit be righteous or your fruit be of wickedness, man, it's gonna be judged, man. But at the same time, everyone is gonna be tried, especially with the hour of temptation, that karagma, that incision. That's gonna be the real test. When you don't have no money, when you don't have no type of help, what you gonna do? Who you gonna call on? Who you gonna trust? Who you gonna believe in? The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous runneth into it. So what house are you gonna run into? Are you gonna run into a house of destruction or a house of righteousness, a house of safety? All right. With that being said, I want to say shalom.